Good to have you back. We'll need you here.
What happened?
I bring bad news from Setarrif. The messenger was half dead, muttering something about a demon, and asking about Corella, daughter of Ethon VI, asking for my help.
Your enemy's daughter, asking for your aid?
I wouldn't have trusted the messenger either, but what about that volcano eruption? That one made me think. Besides, my friends went to Setarrif to check on what's become of my army. Diego, Milton, Lester, and Gorn. I'm worried.
They have become my friends as well. With your permission, I shall set out to Setarrif and look for them.
Ah, there you are. That is good. Grandmaster Ningal asked me to tell you something.
What?
He is waiting for you in the south, in the wilderness. He is preparing a teleportation spell for you.
A teleportation spell? Why?
A lava stream completely cut us off from Setarrif last night.
Why didn't Ningal weave the spell in the fortress right away?
The Grand Master of Darkness didn't see fit to introduce me to the details of his wise plans. The best would be to ask him yourself.
What is there in the area of Thorniara?
Trees, bushes, grass, and a few shabby farms south of here. Nothing of importance to your mission.
Are you from Thorniara? Are you one of the king's hunters?
What makes you think that?
I went to see the guards at the town gate and told them about the wolves. I'd hoped they'd send help.
Well, maybe I can help you. What kind of wolves?
We have always had wolves here in the valley, but they have changed.
In what way?
They used to steal a few chickens now and then, or a sheep, but now they intruded in my house and almost killed my wife and the maidservant. And their eyes,
What about their eyes?
they glow like the embers in a campfire.
Are you sure?
I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Where are the wolves now?
They attacked us again a few hours ago, but we managed to chase them away. They went east, in the direction of the old watchtower. They must be somewhere around there. Did you kill the wolves?
Yes. The wolves are dead, and your farms are safe again.
I thank you. Here, take this. It's not much, but it might be of use to you.
You're right on time. I have just finished my preparations.
If you want to teleport me to Setarrif, why didn't you weave that spell right in the fortress?
Your knowledge of magic is still very limited. Because of the obelisks, of course. We can't deactivate them without endangering the city. And their power would have interfered with my spell. We don't want you to land in a rock or even a mountain, do we?
I see. From here, you can safely teleport me to Setarrif?
Probably.
Probably. Would prefer a definite yes.
I'm not a human teleportation circle. This spell can vary greatly in its range. But I can make sure you suffer no harm.
How comforting.
If you are afraid, then why don't you go stretch your legs a little? Just let me know when you're ready.
I've just slaughtered a few wolves that were possessed by a kind of demonic power.
Then it was them.
What do you mean?
Since the volcano broke out, I have felt a strong presence of the divine power of Beliar. At first, it was further away, and then moved closer. It must have been the wolves.
And now you don't feel that divine power any longer?
I do, but it comes from a distance. It comes from the volcano, and from the direction of Setarrif.
Why do you always help me fight your own god?
Do I?
Yes.
Well, it only seems as if I do. Let's not talk about it any longer.
Why didn't you go to Setarrif along with the others?
If we had all run there, Thorniara would have been without protection. Milton was determined to go, so I stayed in Thorniara together with Medarian to support the king.
What was there before the volcano broke out?
A dense jungle, just like in the south of Setarrif, but the lava burnt it all down to ashes.
Yes, just weave your spell.
Good. In a few heartbeats, you will be in Setarrif, or at least closer to the town. Before I forget, Medarian gave me this here for you. Perhaps it is of use to you. Man, I'm so glad to see you. These stupid women here are totally crazy.
Rota? What women do you mean?
Well, the female warriors, right? Pillagers from the neighbouring island. Call themselves storm crows. They showed up here with their harpies and immediately pinched everything they could get hold of. I've heard sailors tell stories where the storm crows are fire-spitting giants with steel tits. But in reality, they just know how to give you a proper kicking, right?
Why, for Beliar's sake, do they put you in a cage?
What do I know? Perhaps they want slaves. But you hear so many rumours about the neighbouring islands. They say only women live there. They might be after my Willie, innit? Their commander said something about candy and called me honey. Come to think of it, which I do, there are worse things in life than letting a hot chick nibble on you. The old Rorter's still got what it takes, hasn't he?
Perhaps they're cannibals.
Bugger. Must you always fight in my mead?
Shouldn't you be in Setarrif?
Diego sent me back, didn't he? With an urgent message for the keep. And that's when I bumped into these crazy women. Really bad shit, that was. I'm telling you. I totally underestimated them, right? If they weren't bloody enemies, I'd hire them for the new Fighters Guild right away.
What kind of message were you supposed to take to Robar?
Setarrif has totally gone to shit, right? An archdemon's been roaming around there and has left nothing behind but debris and ashes. Lee and Hagen are now besieging the ruins. They're arguing again. Each one of them has a different idea about how to handle the surviving Setarrifians. They're almost ready to chop off each other's knees, innit? Demon or no demon, if the king doesn't set them straight, well, they'll all kill each other.
I'll get you out of here first. Did you see where they keep the key?
The leader of the Stormcrows here keeps it. Calls herself Lana Blut.
Good, I'll go see her.
But be careful, man. I bet that cursed woman is already lurking behind the next corner, right?
Well, it wasn't my harpy.
Do you have the damn key?
I've got the key.
Oh, I guess I owe you another favor, right? Now, if you've even got a beaker full of meat on you, I'll have to marry you!
Why did I do that? Kill me!
For the master! I
What are you doing here?
Robar told me you were hanging about here. So I was going to check if everything's all right.
Hanging around? Us? My foot. We are saving Robar's ass. Him, the kingdom, the whole world.
Really? And how do you do that?
By breaking open that door.
This one looks quite solid.
Yes, it is. Go to Milton and tell him I can't open the damn thing. I keep trying, but I don't have much hope.
I'll go to Milton and ask him.
Good. You will find him back there, only a few steps along the trench.
Where are the others?
Lester and Gorn are out on an errand for Milton, and Zira is with Lee.
What about Lord Hagen?
He's quartered in the observatory east of here. He's busy with the fight for the town. With a handful of paladins, he keeps trying to take the town. And argues all day long with Lee, who wants to negotiate. And fight the demon and his breed together with the Setarrifians.
So the paladins don't do anything against the demon?
Oh, yes, they do. They fight on all fronts, but not many of them are left. Enos gives them the power to continue, says Hagen. We will see if it is true.
Seriously now, what's going on here?
The demon you chased out of Robar's mind hung around Setarrif. Edhorn the Sixth performed some unholy ritual that kept the demon in this world and called it to him. In the beginning, he could control it and make it fight against our army. But then the demon freed itself and turned against Edhorn and Setarrif.
Where is the demon now?
After all I've heard, it retreated into the heart of the White Eye Mountain and made the mountain burst. Well, it might be just all rumors and simply a volcano broke out. But the demon is said to be inside the volcano, and its vicious spirit seems to spread from there, afflicting humans and animals.
I've noticed that. What has this door got to do with the demon?
It is the entrance to the burial temple of the Setarrifian royal dynasty. Some old divine artifacts are said to be in there. Weapons, amulets, and things like that. The artifacts are supposed to help ban the demon.
How do you know?
Oh, that's what Milton says. He studied the inscriptions on an old stone block. If you want to know more, talk to him. And tell him I can't open the damn door.
Hello, Milton.
You here? What a wonderful coincidence.
What do you mean?
You happen to need a chosen one of the goddess. And he appears just like that.
Well, not quite. Diego sent me to see you. I'm supposed to tell you that he can't open the door to the temple.
What a pity. I had hoped we could speed up things a bit. So we still have to wait for the key stones.
What keystones?
4 Y-shaped ornamental stones that fit in the indentation in this stone block here. Once they're united, the door to the burial temple opens. There, we'll find the holy artifacts we need to ban the demon.
How do you know all this?
From the inscriptions on the stone block here. The earthquake preceding the volcanic eruptions made the place that used to be here collapse. And it exposed the stone block and the entrance to the temple.
What else is written on there?
One thing at a time. First, I need the keystones. Then I'll tell you the rest.
All right. I'll take care of that. Where do I find the keystones?
The Setarrifian kings kept them at several different places here in town. The Stone of Progress is in the observatory, where Hagen's headquartered. The Stone of Nobility is in the palace. The Stone of Wisdom is in the house of the Mages Guild, and the Stone of Wealth lies somewhere underneath the ruins of the toll house at the northern town gate. I asked Lester and Gorn to fetch them, but they haven't returned yet. See if you can find them.
Okay, where were they going to start?
Gorn was going to go to the northern town gate, and Lester to the observatory, and from there on to the house of the Mages Guild and the palace. But before you go, can you make use of this? Well, take it with you. After all, there are a lot of demonic creatures about in town.
Here comes it. Enos wants it.
And the demon? You don't believe that yourself, do you now?
They are paladins! We don't need the Setarrifians. You? Did Robar send you?
Yes, he did.
That is good. We can use a man like you.
What are you up to?
The paladins will chase the Setarrifians out of their hideouts.
The Setarrifians? What about the demon?
Enos gives us the power to fight on both fronts.
On both fronts? Damn it, Hagen, with what men? Hardly any survived the attack of the demon, and the ones who did are scattered all over the town. We need to ally with the Setarrifians, and then fight the demon together!
I agree. And Milton knows how we can defeat the demon.
I know Milton's plans. They are a sacrilege against Enos.
Why is that?
They are based on the holy artifacts of a foreign goddess. That is what I call a sacrilege.
Maybe, but perhaps they really help.
Do whatever pleases you. We paladins are going to fight the demon and the Setarrifians. It is Enos's will.
Who are you?
Lee, with Hagen, I'm one of the king's army commanders.
Listen, Lee. Milton asked me to bring him the keystones opening the way into the burial temple. The Stone of Progress is supposed to be here in the observatory.
Yes, it's right there. Take it.
Has Lester been here?
Yes, a while ago. He was going to go into the House of the Mages Guild, where the surviving Setarrifians are hiding, and there get the 2 keystones from the Setarrifian side from Corella.
Do you think the Setarrifians have taken him prisoner?
No. I've been negotiating with them for quite some time already. Above all, Corella wants to defeat the demon. Here, take this. If you show it to the Setarrifian gate guard close to the Mages Guild, he'll let you pass to the Setarrifian side.
Where do I find the gate guard?
Go through that door into the next tower, then go down. Out of the tower in a southern direction. There you'll find the gate and the guard. When you're on the Setarrifian side, look for a woman named Zyra. She should be in the House of the Mages Guild and know what happened to Lester.
Zira is with the Setarrifians.
You know her?
Yes, I do.
Good. Then she will trust you.
We will see about that.
If you need any more equipment, don't hesitate to serve yourself from the chest in the tower next to this one.
You were there in the battle, weren't you?
It was night, but we still attacked the walls. The demon suddenly dashed over the wall like a glowing meteorite, spat fire and thunderbolts, and tore a huge hole in the battlefield. Most of my men were killed in the attack. I was lucky. I fell into the gap, but I managed to grab onto the edge.
And then? What happened then?
The demon was gone just as quickly as it had attacked us. And then attacked the town instead of us. What happened in town? I don't know. I crawled out of the hole, gathered the survivors of my army, and we hid in the trenches. We only entered the town when the volcano erupted.
What do you want here?
Lee sent me. He wants me to bring Zira, staying in the house of your Mage's Guild, a message. He gave me this for you.
Hang on a moment. Good. Yes, you may pass.
Where do I find the house of the Mage's Guild?
Just follow the trench in a southerly direction. The big house you can see there is the one you're looking for.
Oh, so you're here too?
Yes, Lee told me you were with the Setarrifians. I'm looking for Lester. Do you know where he is?
Lester went to the mine in Setarrif.
Why is that?
Because of Corella. After she'd heard how important the key stones are for the fight against the demon, she took the Stone of Wisdom and was going to enter the palace with a few of her men to recover the Stone of Magnanimity. But she didn't reach the palace.
What happened?
She was ambushed by Thoris's Nordmar orcs and was pushed back to the Setarrif mines. We were going to help her, but Lester said he'd solve the problem alone, by diplomacy.
Lester went to the orcs alone to talk to them? They're like Airhag. They don't think much of talking.
That's what I told him too, but he wouldn't listen.
Then I better have a look to see what's happened to him.
Unfortunately, that is out of the question.
Why is that?
We have blocked the way to the mine and the palace with magic barriers.
Then open the barriers for me and close them behind me. Where is the problem?
There aren't many mages in Setarrif anymore. To erect a barrier, we need a strong Adanos focus. But we used up the last focus after your friend Lester went to the mine. If we tear down the barriers now, we can't re-erect them. Our house would be in great danger, and with it, the last refuge we have.
What about Corella?
She wouldn't want us to risk everybody's lives just to save hers.
Listen, Magor. I know this man. He has already defeated the demon before, and he will defeat it again. But to do that, he needs the keystones. If you want to win the fight against the demon, you have to risk something. And now is the right time to do so.
I won't disappoint you.
Well, all right then. I'll open the barriers for you.
That's good. How do I get to the mine?
Go back to the gate through which you entered here. Just before you reach it, there's a trench on the left, leading westward. Follow it to the end, and then you'll stand in front of the entrance to the mine. Take this with you. It will help you fulfill your task.
How do I get to the palace?
Turn to the left when you leave our house, and follow the trench winding from there all through the town to its end. But be careful when you enter the palace. The people in there have been taken by the spirit of the demon and corrupted.
I'd like to have a look at your goods.
first! All just first! I don't think that...
What are you doing here?
I'm having a look around the palace.
Who allowed you?
Magor.
The mage?
Yes.
Oh, he is alive! Is he in his right mind?
When I talked to him, he was, yes.
That is good news. Take me to him at once. And take care of my wardrobe chests. The one there, and the one back there I need right away. It's been days already since I last got redressed. Since the servants went mad. Here in my hideout I used perfume. But I ran out of it yesterday, and by now... Well, you know. You can get the other chests later.
You can come along. I'll take you to Magor. The chests stay here.
You mannerless yokel! How dare you!
Dare what? Refuse to take the chests along?
That and the way you talk to me. Please come along, Your Highness. I'll take you to Magor right away. That is how you talk to the daughter of Ethorn VI, the future king of Argan. Now, try again. I'm listening.
Just come along.
20 lashes! When we are at Magor's, I'll see that you are properly punished.
Or stay here, I don't care.
40 lashes!
All right then. Come along, Your Highness. I'll take you to Magor. But the chests still stay here. It's dangerous out there. I can't take care of the luggage too.
Well, then we leave the chests here for now. You can fetch them later.
Can we leave now?
Yes, I'm ready.
You found Lisha. She is alive, unharmed, and not possessed.
Yes, can I leave her with you?
Oh, sure, sure.
Yes, I'll stay here. You can go and fetch my wardrobe chests now. And don't forget any. I need them urgently.
Sorry, but I've got other and more important things to do.
Now listen to that unmannered yokel, Magor. He refuses to fetch my chests. You must punish him and call a few servants to take care of my chests. And someone to heat water. I need a bath. I haven't had a bath in days. Have you got a maidservant who can bathe me?
I'll be off then.
No, wait!
What is it?
You've rendered Setarrif and all of Argon a great service.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yes, you did. Here, take this. For the great service you rendered to the House of the Setarrifians, it might not be enough. But maybe it'll come in handy sometime.
At last, where is my bath?
Ah, my friend. Do you bring reinforcements?
Reinforcements? No, why?
Corella is stuck in the mine. We will need more men to get her out of there.
Is she besieged by Thoris's orcs?
Not anymore. I have applied diplomacy.
Stop, Mora. No step further.
Ah, you can speak. That makes it all a lot easier. I suppose you're here because of Corella, or why are you standing around here, my friend?
Huh. Corella. The Goklag will eat her. I took care of that. Nobody will leave the mine alive.
Will you let me enter the mine? I urgently need to dig for some ore.
I know you, Mora. You're a man of the wrong king. I spit on you.
And if I ask you politely, my friend, how about a puff of swamp weed?
Shut up!
All right then, 2 puffs.
Kill him! Let his tongue flap in the wind. Run, Mora! You are strong. Very strong. You defeated the great Gachlug.
That's nothing special, my friend. You are slaves, aren't you? The possession of Setarrif?
Yes, Morgash. Slaves. But noble mistress promised to set us free.
Is Corella with you? Is she all right?
No, Morgash. Noble mistress is with watchmen further down. But great orcs come. Kill people. Kill slaves. Mistress locks herself up. Slaves hide. Then...
Better take a deep breath, my friend.
Then great shaman get angry. Stones fall. Everything collapses. Great orcs fetch slaves. Say we dig to noble mistress because the door won't open. So we dig for many layers. But Gachlug come. Many Gachlug. Angry too. Much more angry. Great orcs flee and make doors shut.
The mine crawlers are a problem, but you will have to dig again, my friend. I guess there is no other way to get to Corella.
You are a friend of a noble mistress, yes? Friend of a king?
Yes, I'm a friend, but King Robah sent me.
Dark King.
Don't be afraid, we...
Fight! Protect the mistress! Protect freedom! Fight! Fight for freedom! Mercy! Kill the Gormak! Let other slaves live!
Nobody will be killed here. Robah and Corella are allies now. The true enemy is the demon.
Gormak does not understand. But Gormak, obey.
All right, then clean the debris away and fetch me something I can use to climb out of the mine again. I'll fetch some reinforcements.
Gormak obeys.
Weren't you going to negotiate with the orcs? Somehow I feel you always only beat them up.
Oh, you've got me wrong, my friend. I said I applied diplomacy. That is what my mace is called. I used to call it Peacemaker, but as a counselor in Robah's court, I renamed it. Diplomacy fits in better with a royal court. Don't you think so?
What? Never mind. So, the mine crawlers are the problem.
Yes, they overran the mine. There's something wrong with them. The mine crawler I fought against was not a normal mine crawler. We need every man we can get if we want to get Corella out of the mine.
That'll take too long. Perhaps Corella is already dead. I'll enter the mine on my own for now. Just join me later with all the men you can gather.
All right, my friend. It wouldn't be the first time you stood your ground against a superior force alone. Better talk to Gormak first. Perhaps he has an idea how you can get to Corella. I ordered him to clear the lower cave. Perhaps he's already done that.
You are Gormak. Lester sends me. I'm a friend.
Lester?
The friendly guy with the tattoos on his face?
Oh, Morgas with law paint. Yes, very friendly. Gormak keeps head. Gormak obeys.
What can you tell me about the mine?
It's dark.
Let's try it differently. Do you know how I can get to Corella?
Perhaps through door? But harder than stone. Perhaps through tunnel. We dig, but Gachlug come. Perhaps we dig a new tunnel next to door. But here stone is very hard. Perhaps Gachlug dig to noble mistress, but a noble mistress is dead.
The mine is open. Why don't you escape?
Without noble mistress, humans hunt us. We get punishment. No. Mistress is freedom.
Can you help me in any other way?
We hide in storage cave. Ground there too hard for Gachlug. Much stuff there. You go to storage and take what you need.
Over here! I never would have thought I'd get out of here alive. Who are you? Did Lee send you?
Yes, I'm a messenger from Robar III. I'm searching for the keystones for Milton. He needs them to open the burial temple of your ancestors. Have you the Stone of Wisdom on you?
Yes, here it is.
Thank you. We'd better go before some minecrawlers show up. Why were Thoris's orcs after you?
Because I publicly stated that Thoris is responsible for what is happening here. I can't prove it, but I'm quite sure that it was he who made my father summon the demon to Setarrif. Him and the orc shaman he had with him.
What makes you so sure there?
Just before the demon attacked the Mirtanian army, my father retired to his rooms together with Thoris and the orc. Nobody was allowed to disturb them. Not even me, his own daughter.
Where is your father now?
I don't know, but I'm afraid. The demon took him into the mountain.
It's a miracle you're still alive.
Yes, they came to fetch us one by one. Very soon they'd have come for me.
Noble mistress is free! Free! Noble mistress is alive! You save the mistress! You save the freedom! You are great warrior. You are Morglash.
Slippery and greasy, picked directly from the navel.
Ah, Shorty. You're here too.
What's going on, Gorn? Milton is waiting for the keystone. Couldn't you find it?
Yes, I could. That wasn't a problem, but I had to make a detour.
A detour? Where to?
To the watchtower on the hill outside of town.
What did you want there?
Beat up Thoris.
Thoris? Who the hell is Thoris?
An asshole. I've known him for a long time, and I've never liked him. But he always escaped me.
And?
I beat him up.
Where is Thoris now?
Well, in that chest.
Hey, you! Tell that asshole to let me out of here. I'll knock out his teeth one by one and feed them to the harpies.
How did he fit in the chest?
Do you really want to know?
Yes, now I do.
Well, it was like this.
Gorn, where are you going?
I'll go over to Thoris's tower and get that swine.
We have clear orders from Lord Hagen. We're supposed to hold the gate and stand our ground.
Yes, you do that.
The order is not only for us, but for you too.
Since when does Hagen pay me? You guard the gate. I'll go. Take my axe and catch Thoris. That swine is not going to escape me again.
Gorn.
Thoris! This time, you won't escape me.
Who says I want to escape? You son of a bitch. You've really been a pain in the ass for much too long.
Pain in the ass? Whose ass? There's none in your pants.
I'll split your skull and have you dangling from my tower by your entrails.
Stop the talking. Let's fight.
Damn.
Now you belong to me. And I'll think carefully about what I'm going to do with your sorry little ass.
Then I put him in the chest and dragged him here.
And what do you intend to do with him now?
Don't know yet. Might hang his sorry little ass out over the cliffs. Or just let him starve in this chest. We'll see.
You take your time thinking about it, but in the meantime, hand me the keystone. I'll take it to Milton.
Yeah, do that. Here it is.
has Thoris done to you anyway?
That dirty bastard allied with the orcs in Mirtana. Denounced me and people almost believed him. Even back then, I was already gonna pay him back. But he ran off, the coward.
I want out of here.
Ah, there you are. Have you got all the key stones?
Yes, I've got them on me. What am I to do with them?
Can you see the 4 Y-shaped indentations in the stone block here?
Yes.
Put them in there.
I found Lester.
Where?
Close to the mine. He was going to help Corella, who had been attacked by Thoris's Nordmar orcs and had the Stone of Wisdom with her. I have found Gorn.
And? What is he up to?
He got distracted and arrested a man named Thoris.
Thoris? Oh, then that's my own fault. I shouldn't have sent Gorn in the vicinity of Thoris's tower. They have known each other for a long time and have always been enemies.
Finished. Now what?
Now the door to the burial temple has opened, and you can enter the temple. If I got the text on the stone blocks right, the temple has 3 levels. The 4 artifacts we're looking for are somewhere on the lowest level. They are probably not only protected by the keystones. The texts mention some deep water and a mechanism holding it back. How it works, though, I can't tell. You'll have to sort that out yourself.
I will. What did the artifacts I have to fetch from the temple look like?
That I can't tell you either. The text I studied only mentioned the 4 holy artifacts of the goddess. The Setarrifian kings wielded them in their long fight against the Jarkandar and the demons they had allied with. With the help of the artifacts, the Setarrifian kings could weaken and banish the demons. And so their army eventually succeeded against the flood of Jarkandars.
Do you think the artifacts will develop the power for us, too?
I do hope so. I hope they will grant you their power.
For me?
Many, many centuries ago, the Setarrifian kings were the goddess's chosen ones. That is what the texts on the stone block here transmit. I believe that now you are the goddess's chosen one.
I'm a shepherd. I don't have Setarrifian royal blood in me.
Wasn't Melgan, the founder of Fesher, a bastard of the first Setarrifian king?
I remember having read something like that.
Or maybe the royal blood got into your veins some other mysterious way. Perhaps it doesn't matter at all, and there's something else to you that made the goddess choose you.
Whatever. I'm going into the temple now and fetch the artifacts.
Yes, my friend. You do that.
I'm busy. Come back later.
Zardas?
Yes, it's me. I see you took the goddess's holy artifacts.
I'm still missing one.
You won't find it here.
Why not?
It is the seal of the goddess, the shield you took to Selena in the grotto, under the goddess's monastery.
Then I have to go back to the monastery?
No, you don't. The seal of the goddess is already in Setarrif. Selena, the last of the Anasiri, brought it here. But servant demons of the archdemon ambushed her. You have to help her, or else the seal of the goddess is lost. And the demon will prevail.
Where do I find Selena?
In the Adanos Temple, in the south of town. The servant demons are attacking her. Hurry!
I'd have never thought...
Corella, what do you want?
My ancestors' holy artifacts. I should be the one carrying them.
This is not a game, princess. Go back to your people where it is safe.
I'm not a spoiled princess. I'm used to fighting with sword and bow. I've won many a battle. I wouldn't hesitate for one heartbeat to shed my blood for Setarrif.
That is the difference between the two of us, you see. I'd rather shed other people's blood.
Will you give me the artifacts?
No, I won't. Milton is convinced that I'm the one who's supposed to carry them.
Milton? He hasn't got the power to decide this. Only Adanos can do that.
What do you want, an ordeal?
By battle.
Oh, first Zira, now you. Why do all the women on this island want to fight me? Is it my hair? It's my hairdo, isn't it?
Adanos is guiding my steps, and I'll prevail.
Come on then, fight!
Setarrif! Enough. You win.
So you accept the divine judgment?
Yes, I do.
Good. We've lost a lot of time. Go back to your people. I'll take care of the demon. Alone.
Wait!
What for?
Adanos has chosen you. Take this. You will need it.
If you insist on carrying the artifacts, then why didn't you fetch them from the temple a long time ago?
I didn't know about the temple. It must be ancient. We Setarrifians believe in Adanos, not in any foreign goddess. Adanos, give me the power!
Him? Like him? I'd rather die!
Selena!
You... Oh, may the goddess be thanked. The seal... They took it with them.
Where to?
Oh...
Selena, talk to me! Where did they take the seal of the goddess?
Into the volcano. They went through that door there.
Damn! The door is magically sealed.
That's the demons doing. They are dead. The barrier's getting weaker.
weaker. But before you go, have you got the other holy artifacts of the goddess?
Yes, I have them with me. Don't worry.
The artifacts, they have no power anymore.
What?
I have to charge them with the power of the goddess for you. But
what?
I don't have enough power left for more than one. Choose one, and I'll bless it for you. Then you can go.
That's much better.
slippery, greasy, picked directly from the name.
That's much better. That's much better.
You are not one of those the demon possesses. Who are you? Has Corella sent you?
No, Robar sent me to help you.
Robar? So that's how low we've stooped. Now even our worst enemies need to help us.
You are Ethel?
Yes, the king of Argan and a cursed man.
You shouldn't have summoned the demon to Setarrif. It would have been banished long ago.
I know. Now I know. But now is too late. We are lost. You, me, the whole world.
No. We can still defeat the demon.
Ha! Have you ever seen a creature so powerful that it can conjure fire to make the whole mountain burst?
No, I haven't.
I have. I have seen it with my own eyes.
We can still defeat the demon. I have recovered the holy artifacts from the burial temple of the Setarrifan kings underneath the town.
There is no such burial temple underneath my town.
Yes, there is. The earthquake revealed it.
And how are these artifacts from that temple supposed to help us?
Your ancestors used them to fight against the Jarkandar and their demons. I only miss the seal of the goddess. Then I can ban the demon.
The seal of the goddess? A shield?
Yes, have you seen it?
A servant of the demon recently passed by my cell. He had a shield on him, but he took it to the demon.
Then I'll defeat the demon and ban it with the shield. Why did you summon the demon to Setarrif?
It was the last chance I saw to save Setarrif from the Myrtanians.
I understand, but how did you learn about the demon in the first place?
Thoris brought an orc to my court, a shaman. He knew about the demon. He knew how to summon and control it. Yes, he even knew the right point of time to do it.
How did he know all this?
An old orcish prophecy mentioned it, and it was right.
Why did you lose control over the demon?
The shaman. He interrupted his magic after the demon had defeated the Myrtanians. He laughed out loud and screamed, "Beliar!" And then the demon descended on Setarrif. It all went so fast, I didn't have the time to behead Grosh.
The orc shaman was called Grosh?
Yes.
Then Lester killed him for you?
Lester?
A friend. Did the demon drag you here?
No, I followed the demon.
when it entered the mountain. I was going to kill it, but then it sparked off the fire, and the earth began to tremble. A rock hit me and knocked me down, and then I woke up in this cell.
And although traces of its corrupting presence could be seen all over, it was strongly felt that the world's fate had taken a turn to the better. In a field where their armies had clashed time and time again, Robar and Ethorn finally met to discuss the fate of their island. A simple Fesher shepherd who'd become a hero to the people of Argan and Mirtana was their arbitrator. And even though there were some voices that bitterly opposed peace,
You don't have to do that. We can defeat them.
the voices of reason prevailed.
Everything is going to be all right.